Have you ever noticed that the harder you chase something, the further it seems to slip away? Whether it's success, love, or happiness, the tighter you hold on, the faster it slips through your fingers. Yet, the moment you stop trying so desperately, things somehow start falling into place on their own. This is the paradox of letting go. When you loosen your grip, the results often come more easily. Today, we'll explore this principle and how to apply it in your life, to see why sometimes caring a little less can actually bring you so much more. Most people believe that effort directly equals results. While effort is important, holding on too tightly to the outcome often leads to anxiety, stress, and self-doubt. In Taoism, there's a concept called Wu Wei, effortless action, which means moving in harmony with the natural flow of life instead of forcing things to happen. It doesn't mean giving up or being lazy. It's about acting without strain, trusting the process, and allowing things to unfold in their own time. The essence of Wu Wei is working with life's rhythms, not against them. That causes of intention and trust that creates the space for better results.
Picture an athlete at the peak of their performance. When they're in the zone, they're not overthinking every move. They're simply responding naturally, flowing with the moment. That's Wu Wei in action. Effortless, yet highly effective. The same applies to everyday life. In a job interview, for example, if you over-prepare and stress about every possible question, you might come across as stiff or unnatural. But if you trust your abilities and let the conversation flow, you project confidence and ease. Sometimes, the best way to achieve something is to stop trying to control every detail and instead allow it to happen naturally.
When you care too much about the outcome, your judgment gets clouded. If you're desperate for a job, you might seem nervous in an interview. If you're overly eager in a relationship, you might unintentionally push the other person away. Attachment creates tension, and that tension blocks success. Buddhism teaches the principle of non-attachment, not to stop caring, but to free yourself from unnecessary suffering. It doesn't mean you stop valuing things. It means you don't need them to be happy. Letting go of emotional desperation allows you to make clearer, wiser decisions, and naturally exudes confidence that draws others in. Think about the most confident people you know. They don't chase approval, yet they naturally earn respect. That's because they don't rely on others to validate their worth. They have an inner sense of security that attracts people. This applies to every area of life. When you stop obsessing over whether others like you, you become more authentic, and that authenticity makes you more likable. When you let go of the fear of failure, you're free to take bolder steps. The moment you stop trying so hard to prove yourself is often the moment people start noticing your true value. Many people confuse non-attachment with indifference, but they're very different. Indifference means not caring at all, while non-attachment means you care deeply without letting your happiness depend on the outcome. Buddhism illustrates this with the image of holding sand. Grip it too tightly, and it slips through your fingers. Hold it gently, and it stays. Life works the same way. When you cling too hard, you lose what you're seeking. But when you allow things to unfold naturally, they stay with you effortlessly.
So how do you actually practice letting go?
Here are 3 simple but powerful techniques. 1. Set goals but don't obsess. Have a clear vision of what you want, but let go of controlling how and when it happens. Focus on actions within your control. 2. Practice mindfulness. Stay present in the moment, and whenever your mind drifts into overthinking, bring your focus back to what you're doing. 3. Trust the process. Be patient, because results often come in ways you can't see immediately. The moment you stop obsessing over success, relationships, or happiness, you create space for them to arrive naturally. If this message resonates with you, hit subscribe for more insights on living a balanced, fulfilling life, and leave a comment below sharing your experiences with letting go and how it's changed your life.